What if I told you there are certain words you literally cannot use as folder names in Windows? Not because they're inappropriate, but because of a trait that your computer has been hiding for over 40 years. Let me show you what I mean. I'll try to create a new folder and name it Con. Watch what happens when I hit enter. It will not let me do it. Let me try typing it again. What about con in lowercase? Nope. Con with mixed case still breaks, and it's not just con. Try making a folder called PRN. Doesn't work. How about aux? Nope. Null? Still broken. See, these aren't random restrictions. These are called reserved device names, and they're a leftover from MS-DOS. That's the operating system that came before Windows. Back then, instead of having a graphical interface with folders and icons, everything was controlled through text commands. In DOS, if you wanted to print something, you didn't click a print button. You had to tell the computer to send your data to PRN, which stood for printer. If you wanted to display text on screen, you'd send it to CON, and are short for console. Need to access your serial port? That was aux for auxiliary. These weren't files, they were direct connections to hardware, and DOS needed to make sure that when you typed PRN, it would always mean send this to the printer, not open some random file called PRN. So Microsoft hard-coded these names into the system, forever. Now here's the thing, we're not using DOS anymore. We haven't for decades, but when Microsoft created Windows, they wanted to make sure old DOS programs would still work, so they kept all these restrictions just in case. But it actually gets weirder. You see, it's not just the exact names, you can't use them with any file extension. Try creating a file called con.txt. Won't work. PRN picture? Still blocked. If you're on Mac or Linux, you can create files named con or PRN all day long. It's purely a Windows thing. Sometimes the past just refuses to let go.